Hey, we live now, really.
Hey, we live now, really? Really? Come on. You know. Yeah. We back in the building. Come on. Not only am I back in the building, you back in the building. Because that's what I told you. When I pop out, you pop in. Let's give it up for you. Come on. How you doing? No. How you doing? That's the real question. How you doing? Hey, for real quick. I gotta ask you this. Like, tell me the truth. Like, I really need you to be honest. Did you miss me? Hey, because I missed you. What's up? How my beautiful people doing out there? Yeah. Hey, we back. We back down like SmackDown. And before we get started, you got to do me a favor. Come on. Hey, you know what I'm gonna say? So say it with me. Make sure you send this to your mommy, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, lit Johnny, lit Timmy, and don't forget about lit Susie too. And don't forget about lit Johnny. He just moved up the streets. But make sure you send this to everybody, especially lit Susie and lit Susanna. You feel me? Make sure you send this to them too. Don't be keeping all these gems to yourself. That's selfish. Come on, nah. But hey, we back. And if you read the title, man, oh my goodness. What are they putting out here in the water in America? Literally. They're killing us. They're poisoning us. Each way you turn. All because the dollar. They just want more and more and more money. But I think what they put in the water, and I think this heat outside, it's starting to get to everybody. Because, dog, can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Why we got people climbing on top of the Empire State Building, y'all? Why? People out here just saying, you know what, F it. If we die today, it is what it is. It could have started raining. It could have started storming. Anything could have happened. But yet, we got good folks out here. Risking it all. Literally. Literally. When I say literally, I mean literally. Come on, bruh. They out here risking their lives, bruh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Holy. They out here risking their lives for real. It's getting scary out here, y'all. It's getting scary. I can't believe it. But then again, I can. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, if you don't understand, then let me break it down to you. 2 people were seen climbing on top of the Empire State Building earlier today. New York is on fire. New York is up, and only in New York that you see this. Because at the end of the day, they define gravity. They define the odds. They trying to get it done. He said, baby, I'm going to prove to you that I love you by risking it all for you. If you don't know also what was said, what happened, I'm going to break it down all for you right here, right now. But not only are we going to get into this, y'all. Not only are we going to get into this, we're going to also get into, goddamn, Johnny Manziel calling out Cleveland media. We're going to get into that guy, that man, Pooh Shiesty, getting caught in 4K. In 4K. Holding the AK. Or the Mac. Trying to get Gucci to sign. And say that he's not on his label no more. Trying to force his way out the label. The only way Pooh Shiesty didn't know how. And that's by being shiesty. I get it though. I respect it though. I respect it. And y'all know we got the good vibes going. Come on, man. You already know how we bumming. Come on, man. Good vibes, good energy in the building. You know. So to all the people who make incense out there. That's what all y'all. Stop playing, man. I know we on YouTube, so you know YouTube want to play with your boy. Hey, YouTube, we ain't even on that. We ain't even on that, dog. It just incense, dog. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's get back to it, man. If you haven't heard, well, let's hear about it now. Let's hear from NBC and what they got to say about the situation, because it was getting spooky out there.
Perhaps proposing to this individual. Oh my gosh. It appears now that one of these protesters has paused at the platform there beneath the full height of the spire, either to position something or to move something, whether there's going to be an additional unfurling or not.
Live footage.
We don't know the intention of these people. But if these people can get up to where they are, that raises a host of security questions.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you, dog. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to know the behind the scenes of this. I want to damn near see a movie, a documentary. I got to see something that talks about this situation and how this went down. Because this is kind of monumental. This is kind of historic. They got up there, dog. Not with a parachute. Not with the little imaginary invisible rope. Not with the goddamn. I'm looking for the word. God dang, what is it? What is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. A repeller? Dog, they up there just dolo, fighting for their lives, saying, you know what? Hey, it's gonna go down how it go down. I gotta see a documentary. I gotta see some behind the scenes. I gotta know more. And then he proposed. Oh, this is a story, dog. Maybe one of the greatest proposals of all time. Yeah, they're going to go to jail. They will. They definitely will. But it's a hell of a story. And when they had kids, they're going to be like, hey, kids, hey, look what we did. And guess what? Y'all was made that night. Y'all was made up there, actually. Let me stop.
And they've seemingly done it, Kira, without any carabiner or belay ropes. Oh, dear God, Kira. This guy is getting down on a knee.
Why they hate so, bro, hold on. So Kara, whoever he talking to, he kind of keeping it neutral. He like, oh, dear God. Like, dog, he just getting on a knee, dog. What we really talking about? he said it like he was about to jump. But this is about to be hilarious. And the reason why is because this girl, Carrie, bro, you can hear it in her voice that she's jealous. We're going to just point out some things that Carrie's saying. But we're going to continue to break this video down. Let's talk about it.
Perhaps proposing to this individual.
Hope y'all doing well out there. I miss you.
Oh, my gosh. Aaron, I think that's exactly what could be happening. I wish WABC would just move a little bit more around so we could see what he's doing down on his knee. This is crazy.
I would imagine
Bro, what's wrong with it?
If it's a proposal, it's an elaborate one, and I hope she said yes. But it is undoubtedly going to end in their arrest.
Aaron, I hope this is not Taylor. I hope this is not Taylor and Travis. But then again, he already proposed. Never mind. But they're clearly trying to overshadow a big weekend. Okay, they're hugging. I think he just proposed.
Well, duh. I think we got.
So it would seem an elaborate proposal preceded by the unfurling of a banner about peace and love at the top of the Empire State Building in the heart of Midtown Manhattan on one of the hottest days of the year.
Hold on.
The two embracing.
The hating ain't start yet. The hating ain't start yet. We about to get into it. Because she started hating on the ultimate level. She already laughing. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't really laughing. I'm like, damn. I might have to step my game up. My little proposal that I hit him, man, for my girl, boy, she gonna... Boy, all the women out there, boy, they finna have a field day. Show me you love me as much as him and take me on the Empire State Building. He did it. How come you can't do it? Well, for one, you see, me and heights, the most I'll do is a roller coaster. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. So you might have to go holler at him. Maybe he'll marry you too. But let's continue.
Climbing without ropes, without carabiners, without any kind of harness, it would seem, for this elaborate proposal, protest.
All right.
Kind of a little bit of
So
both.
this is a very difficult moment since we're all live and we're trying to process all this, because your first thought is, what's going on? Why are these people climbing to the top of the Empire State Building? This is dangerous. This is illegal. Okay. And then you see a banner all about, love and peace in the world. Okay. You think they're protesting something, but they work themselves down to the base of the antenna, and it looks like he proposes. She says yes, they hug, and now it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Now, that's really sweet, and it's a memorable moment. But at the end of the day, this is illegal. This is dangerous.
This is illegal. This is dangerous. Duh. We know.
She's got a ring on her finger. You better hope when they're there in the jail cell, no one tries to snag her diamond. If indeed,
bro, why you on her like that? She said, well, you better hope that when she's there in the jail cell that no one tries to steal her diamond. And, this is illegal. They're going to go to jail. This is, dog. I get it, bro. I get it. You saying the obvious, miss. We understand this. But you ain't got to hate so hard. They up there living their best life. They doing it for New York. This is what dreams are made of. There's nothing. Let me stop. But they doing it for New York. It's only right the Knicks just won a couple weeks ago. Hey, they still New York still champions out here. Ain't no hating on nothing going on in New York. At least for another month. At least. And she hating. Oh, I quit though. This is hilarious. Let's finish.
Indeed, that's what it is. But I mean, seriously, Perry Russum,
look, I'm happy they cut you off. But you was going to keep hating. Stop drinking all that haterade, man. Stop drinking all that haterade. But, breaking news. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, we know who the couple or the masked couple. We know who the masked couple is. Breaking, the couple seen atop the Empire State Building have been identified as Angela. You got to say it like that because, what she did, you got to put a little emphasis on the name. All right, respect. You feel me? Angela, Nicola, and Ivan Birkus. That's how you say it? Birkus. As y'all can see, the spelling bee, English, I'm still working on it. I know a couple different languages, but English, I'm still working on it. Speak about 3 languages, really 4, if we're being honest. Oui, si. Bosha. Hola. Virgin Gurgen. Yeah, that was 4 different languages right there. You ain't know I was like that? You ain't know I had that in my bag? But regardless, the couple seen on top of the Empire State Building, they filmed a Netflix special because they ultimately in 2004 or 2024, they filmed this Netflix special, and it was a documentary about them falling in love. Illegally scaling the world's tallest buildings. And now they got the Empire State Building to cross off that list. Goddamn. This is a beautiful thing. Because now they finna make a little bit more money. Now they finna make a lot more money. Because everybody who hearing about this, seeing about this on the news, damn near everybody and their mama got Netflix. So guess what everybody finna do? We finna go watch this on Netflix. Duh. Guess what they finna get? More money in their pockets. Duh. Yeah. They illegally, scaling buildings and, might be getting fines. But I'm sure if they're doing this, they got a little money in their pocket. I'm sure if they had Netflix do a documentary on them, they got a little money in their pocket. I'm sure they can probably, pay a little bill, get out of there. I'm sure she ain't worried about that diamond getting stolen that, Kara was talking about. Yeah, dog. Smart, dumb, call it what you want. But, yeah. Everybody and their mama got Netflix, so everybody and their mama other go watch this. Facts. So, that's what this couple. Beautiful thing. I'm here for it. Me personally, I'm sorry, baby. You mean to tell me I'm just up there? And if I slip, false grip, that's all she wrote. You feel me? You ain't, if I go away, boys hit the ground splat. You ain't gonna just, not ever, date somebody again. I'm just saying. So don't expect me to take my butt all the way up there and propose. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I like my feet on the ground. Not gonna lie to you. But this right here, this is pretty interesting. This right here is kind of crazy. This right here is kind of what makes, America, America. Because this was any other country, boy, play with them if you want to. You scaling what? 20 years. Hey, other countries don't play that, man. If you ain't following the rules, let this be like South or North Korea. Let it be in China. You doing what? Huh? But who knows, man? Maybe, maybe they, when they go travel to other countries, maybe they got it like that and maybe they ain't never really worried about it. I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just stating a statement. But this is kind of crazy out here, man. This is kind of crazy. SO to them, though. SO to them. I just wanted to give you a quick little take on this. I thought it was interesting. Thought it was kind of unique. Thought it was funny. Thought it was kind of, magical at the end of the day, too. Because one reason, why they did it, honestly, I don't know really why they did it. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, and I'm getting a call right now, but, hey, don't call me collect. I'm going to have to call them back, But the sign or the flag that they was holding up, like, if we being honest, like, if we going to get on a serious subject and talk about it, and what they're saying, I believe that's true and real. At the end of the day, the banner, I want to say, the banner that they, had up there, when the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace. That banner, those words, it resonates, bro. It resonates. If we having a real serious conversation about it, it resonates. This is a Jimi Hendrix quote from the legendary guitarist, Jimi Hendrix. If you don't know who that is, he's him. He's, the reason why your boy, hey, my guitar's sitting right over there. Make me go grab it if you want me to. You feel me? That's all the Jimi Hendrix, man. But the power of love, I mean, that emphasizes empathy, compassion, and having a human connection. And the love of power, I mean, that represents the desire to control, to dominate, and seek authority. You feel me? And this quote, I mean, it really suggests a true harmony can really only be achieved when society prioritizes human connection over greed and ambition. In America, is greed and ambition. In America, we want the dollar. In America, we only care about the dollar. In America, we killing our own people because we only care about the dollar. If we rich, we wealthy, we have chefs make our food. Our food comes from the food that we grow in our garden, on our acres. In America, we poison everyone else, whether it's with the devices we give people, whether it's the food that we process over and over again that we sell to people, whether it's, the restraints, as far as rules and laws, and voting rights and things of that nature. Like, I ain't getting no political spiel, but hey, at the end of the day, in America, priorities are different here. We care about the domination of others. And it's evident. Our history in America is not the prettiest. Just saying. Our country was built off of slavery. But if we want to have a conversation, if we really want to talk about it, our country was built off of greed, theft, stealing. Blood was spilled. It's in the history books. We had civil wars over wanting to keep slavery. We had segregation, not even less than 100 years ago. Evident. Really was real. Whites can only do this. Blacks and colors can only do this. Instead of saying blacks, they put coloreds. This was not even less than 100 years ago, bro. We wanted to keep everybody separate, not together. Didn't want to come together in harmony. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. If we want to talk about it, let's talk about it. I was hee ha ha, at the beginning of this video, but now it's like, let's peel back the message. Let's take a deep dive into the message and what are they really trying to say? What do you really mean by this? You feel me? When the power of love beats the love of power. Woo, that's a bar. The power of love, loving one another, showing each other love, being compassionate, caring for one another, being there for one another, looking out for one another in more ways than one. When you have all the power, all the money, and you still cause disruption, you still cause harm, you still are greedy. That's what people with power are. That's what they do. It's not enough. A little man gonna stay little, big man eats. That's how it happens. That's how it goes. Welcome to America. But on a positive note, the world, bruh, the world knows peace. When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace. Holy. Do you agree with this sentiment? Do you agree with this quote, with this statement? Do you agree with these people climbing Mount Everest? Let me stop. Climbing the Empire State Building, man. Do you agree with these people? I mean, clearly they arrested. Clearly they going to jail. Clearly they're historic. Clearly might be monumental. What's the rebuttal? What happens after this? Everybody going to be talking about it. It's about to be all over the news. Daredevil couple. Angela Nicolou and Ivan Birkus climb the top of the Empire State Building in New York City, gets engaged, and then gets taken into custody. That's it? That's it? That's what this is going to be known for, this moment? Because now I want to hear him talk. I want to hear the message. I want to understand why. Why now? The documentary was released in 2024. If my guess is right, they took a helicopter, paid the helicopter, whoever was driving, really, really well, load them down from the helicopter onto the top of that goddamn skyscraper, and then climb their head down. put the banner up, climb their head down to where they can, stand. Wait for, obviously, New York City's finest to come rescue them. And then going about their way. But what's the real message here? What are y'all saying? Let me know in the comments, man. What y'all think? They both millennials. Angela, around about 33. Ivan, around about 32, 33. Hey, they found love climbing skyscrapers. Had a documentary released in 2024. They could have kicked it. We already got the documentary release. We already been in jail multiple times for climbing other skyscrapers. But now, we're going to go ahead. Hey, let's do it one more time. Right before the midterms happen. Right before America kind of nods a little bit in the direction that they're going to continue to go. Because right now, I ain't going to lie to you. America going to do one or two things. They're going to go like this, or they're going to go like that. I'm here. I'm in it too. We either going to do this or we going to do that. Period, bro. As a country. So, I ain't going to lie to you. When it's time to retire, boy, it's going to be up out here anyway. But I'm still here now. So where do we go from here? That's the real question. But SO to Jimi Hendrix, SO to this couple. Hey, go watch the Skyscraper documentary. Unsolicited plug right here. Go watch the Skyscraper documentary. Go show them some love, Go show them some love, Put some more money in their pockets. They need that bail money now, But let's go to this couple, man. Being risky, not caring. Saying at the end of the day, guess what? Let's make a statement. Falling in love, him proposing. Like, bruh, it don't get no crazier than that. But how crazy are you about the woman you love or what you love? I mean, if we being honest, Jimi Hendrix said it best. Jimi Hendrix said it best. When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace. Yeah. Y'all, I respect that. But real talk, what they putting in the water out here? Getting a little crazy, man. Getting a little crazy out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. People are climbing on buildings. Pooh Shiesty out here shiestying people. But yeah. Segue into our next topic. Once again, SO to the skyscrapers. SO to the Empire State Building. SO to New York. SO New York, man. SO to you. Because guess what? Now it's time to really get into some idiocracy. That's a new word. I just made that up. Idiocracy. Because that's the only way I can look at the video that I just saw earlier. The only way I can look at this video, bro, is saying idiocracy. It might be a disease. Dead serious. Idiocracy. New word. Hope you like it. Because Pooh Shiesty, bruh, ain't no way. You got Big 30 yourself on video. telling Gucci, you can't make this shit up. All right, y'all. All right, let's do it.
This shit, what shit? You dropping this dumb.
Bro, let them know
It's a
you
done
ain't going
deal.
nowhere.
Bro, it's a done deal.
Let them know you dropping me.
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do?
You dropped. You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
You signed the paper
I
and
signed the paper. It's
everything.
done.
This shit, what shit?
Are you fucking serious,
Bro,
bro?
let them know
It's
you
a
ain't
done
going
deal.
nowhere.
It's a done
It's got to
deal.
be AI.
Let them know you dropping me.
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do?
You dropped. You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
You signed the paper
I
and
signed the paper.
everything.
It's done.
This shit,
Whole
shit?
time for the people in the
You
back
dropped
who
this
didn't
dumb
see it.
Bro, let them know
It's a
you
done
ain't going
deal.
nowhere.
Bro, it's a done deal.
Let them know you dropping me.
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Shout out to real
Let them
nigga.
know
Ain't
you
never
dropping.
did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do?
He said, bro, we just did that. That's done. Is this AI, bro? Like, for real, I'm asking for a friend. Is this gotta be AI, bro? Gotta be AI. Got to be AI. Pooh Shiesty, bro. Can you come into the front of the congregation, please? Can you come into the front of the congregation? Because holy smokes. Idiocracy. Idiocracy. You make a squirrel look smart. Idiocracy. Pooh Shiesty. Idiocracy, bro. It's a disease, clearly. You just got out not too long ago. It ain't even 6 months. And you're going to do this? Idiocracy. Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? Pick one. Actually, you might be all of them. Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? Asking for a friend. I'm sorry, y'all, but can we really have a conversation? Idiocracy is what's in this video. The fact that y'all recorded it, the fact that y'all got group message text threads, bruh. You a millionaire, bro. You got money, bro. But clearly, you got the right people around you. And clearly, you are suffering from the disease of idiocracy. I clearly see it. You know, I haven't got my doctorate yet, but it's on the way. But I won't diagnose you without my doctorate. Can I do it? Chat, is that okay? I'm going to diagnose him right now. No doctor. I might have to go to jail for that. I might come see you, Shiesty. But, bruh, you suffer from idiocracy. You make us look bad, bro. Bad, bro. Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? I'm sorry, but I gotta be blunt. This is ridiculous. This gotta be AI, bro. Has to be. I know way back when, once upon a time, when Offset, you feel me, he got ran down by Lil Baby and 4PF and his crew. He didn't go to the police. I know that you probably thought Hey, shoot, maybe that's how they get down in Atlanta. They keep a street code, G code. So Gucci ain't gonna go to the police. But bruh, even if he don't go to the police, are you stupid, dumb, or slow? Because what in your right mind would think this is okay? With all the cameras, the videos, you just got out of jail. You gonna do this? You gonna do this? Pooh, what you heavy as far as music? I like your music. I do. But you as a person, dog, are you dumb, stupid, or slow? You just had them there, not the number one song, but that motherfucker probably charted like top 10, top 15 first day out. When you just got out. You should make a song called First Day In. Cause you right back in. Fucking Pooh Shiesty, bruh. Can we watch it one more time? Can I play it from the beginning? If you're just not tuning in, let's watch it. What are you talking about? Let's see what I'm talking about.
I said, oh, what shit?
You dropped this done deal.
Bro, let them know
It's a
you
done
going
deal.
over.
I said,
Hold on. Is that better not be your pops, bruh. They said that he was holding the contract. That he was the one carrying the contract. If that's your pops, bruh. Pops, you went with him. Pops, you ain't tell him you got lawyers. We can fight this. We gonna get you out a smarter way. Cause son, you just got out. But instead, you gonna go with your son. Like father, like son. To do some stupid. I can't call it stupid. I can't call it dumb. I can't call it slow. Because you're suffering from idiocracy too. It runs in the family. It's a disease, clearly. That runs in the family. Idiocracy.
I said, oh, what shit?
You dropped this done deal.
Bro, let them know
It's a
you
done
going
deal.
over.
Bro, it's a done deal.
Let them know you dropping me, bro.
He said, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You ain't going nowhere, bro. Shiesty, what we on, bro? What we on, Shiesty?
Drop you.
No, say it.
Who
nigga.
should I say drop from 10 cents?
Nah, say it, man.
Shout out to
Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
bro. We just did that. It's done.
What you do?
You dropped. You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
You
scrub
signed the
in.
paper and
I
it's
signed the paper. It's
everything.
done.
I said, oh, what shit?
You in the video. You in the video. You ain't think. First of all, you ain't think at all. But to record? Then put yourself in the video? This gotta be AI, bro. This got to be AI. You can't make this up, bro. You got your pops right here. You got Big 30 holding the Draco. Then you got you. Big 30 holding the Draco. Your pop's over here. And you right there. Bruh. I'm going to find somebody else who got something to say about this. Because honestly, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I really am. Because it don't make no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do I want to put YSL Woody on the screen? Hey, you know what? Let's hear from YSL Woody, man. Shit, nah, I ain't gonna do it. 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 But bruh, y'all gotta be the dumbest criminals on the planet. The dumbest criminals on the planet. You know, I wasn't going to play YSL Woody, but you know something? I'm going to play it, but I'm just going to show a skull. Because I can't give, YSL Woody, I can't give him no play like that. Come on, man. Woody. YSL Woody, what you got to say, player? Let's hear from him. Why not?
Hey, Gucci, man. You ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. You ain't did.
See. Soon as I want to show him something, soon as I want to, give Woody the benefit of the doubt, he hop on this, start saying that. But if we're really talking about the other side of the coin, Gucci ain't do nothing wrong. Because if somebody this stupid and this dumb in the 21st century, in 2026, to do something this dumb, you go to the robbery yourself. You could at least try to create the goddamn conspiracy. But you go to do it yourself and you record it. You have your team, one of your homies, record it. Crazy. Crazy. Pooh Shiesty really think he in GTA, bro. He just got out of jail. Do y'all know why he went to jail originally? I don't want to bring up old stuff, but kind of real quick. It is okay to bring up old stuff real quick. I'll bring it up real quick.
Daylight bullets. 2 hit over $500,000 in exotic cars. All of it on surveillance video obtained exclusively by 7 News from October in ultra-quiet Bay Harbor Island.
Don't need security in a club. You bought my own. I thought you was a thug. You just got out of jail for this incident, bro. You just got out of jail for that incident right there. In broad daylight. In a shootout. In broad daylight. In a shootout. Now you do this. And now you do
I
this?
said, oh, what shit.
You dropping this done deal.
Bro, let them know
It's a
you
done
going
deal.
on, bro.
Bro, it's a done deal.
Let them know you dropping me,
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh
Nigga.
Shiesty drop from 1017.
Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
That we just did. That's done.
What you do?
You drop.
What you do?
You said you want to be dropped. You drop.
You
Scrub
signed the
in.
paper and
That's how it's
everything.
done.
Why they blowing out his face though?
I said, oh,
Like we don't know. Like we can't recognize their voices. Like we don't see his pops sitting right there in the background holding the contract. Like we don't see Big 30 over here holding a Draco. Or a 40 clip. Like we don't see Pooh Shiesty right here. They ain't blur out Pooh Shiesty video, but I guess Gucci Mane, he the victim, so they blew out his face. You know something that's probably funnier? Gucci Mane team probably got this footage and released it. Just throwing it out there. But that's a conspiracy theory for another day. We can talk about it later. But on the flip side of this, people look at Gucci Mane, oh, he a snitch. Oh, he did this, he did that. Well, originally, in his original statement, yeah, he snitched. But then he redacted it when he interviewed with the FBI the second time. So when they did a follow-up interview about what originally happened, he redacted the statement that he gave originally. So he didn't press charges. But the state has all the evidence they goddamn need. Because of y'all dumb. You can't make this up. I wish this was goddamn AI, but it looked too real, bro. It's not AI. People really thought like this. Y'all was really in group chats. Really in group chats. Michael Myers. I need 630 for Saturday. Pulling up on WAP. Plus 2 drivers. Overstood. What we need do. Bet. I'm there. Oh, snap. What they on with me? Hold on. Why they do that? Oh, my goodness. See, I can't be letting y'all know my plugs, man. But clearly they on that with me. But there's a text there, bro. He say, bet. Bet, I'm there. I'm pulling up on them where? Where I need to get to. I'm there. Let me know. I need drivers. Yeah, you put your name as Michael Myers, bro. You put your name as Michael Myers, Pooh. Pooh Shiesty. You put your name as Michael Myers. I get it. But you got to be the dumbest, most idiotic gangster. I feel it. I understand it. But even my guy Ack couldn't believe it. Even Ack couldn't believe it because I'm still in disbelief.
Satisfied with releasing the written contract, Pooh Shiesty announced he wanted to film Gucci. And Big 30 recorded on his cell phone, stated Pooh Shiesty's dropped from 1017. So he stated it in the video. How are you going to state in the video, yo, Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017? You're filming it, and you filmed the nigga next to Gucci with the gun.
I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse the vulgar language. Let's finish.
Yo, these guys. Yo, chat, this is unfucking believable.
I said the same thing. So I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
They're trying to have the video be like, yo, this is proof. Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. And they picture Gucci. They show also the guy who got Gucci at gunpoint like it's a terrorist video, like this is some nigga from the Taliban. How dumb could you be? This shit just don't make no sense. This is the
Let me get this off the street. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I don't condone using that language, and I don't use that language when I'm on stream, especially YouTube. I'm sorry, don't strike me. But oh my goodness, bro. I knew I was not the only one, dog. I knew that I was not tripping, bro. Because you gotta be the dumbest criminal in the world to film the proof and the evidence that he dropped you from that label while you had him at gunpoint. You filmed it yourself. You got a Shiesty mask on, so maybe you could have said, nah, that ain't me. Big 30 shot. We can see his face in 4K. Y'all could at least wear a mask. Covers your face. No face, no case. But y'all out here bold with it. You can't make this up. Like, you in 4K, cuh? Big 30. Sitting right there. Like this a terrorist video in the Taliban for real. Like, I'm sorry, but this right here, like, you can't, you can laugh, you can call it stupid, dumb, but he must have been high, bro. He must have been high. He must have been smoking. He must have been drinking. He must have been on something, because I hope he wasn't sober. But you on probation, so you had to have been sober potentially. But probably not. But even if you not, somebody in your crew who's in that text thread was sober at one point in time before this plan happened and took a full effect. And ain't nobody tell y'all that this was dumb, that y'all probably gonna go to jail. You probably won't be getting out anytime soon, as you was just out. You was on probation. You not out on bail right now because you was on probation and they keeping you in there because you're a danger to the community now because you robbed somebody while you was on probation after you just got out. Your co-defendants, everybody else, your pops, they at the crib chilling while you in jail right now. What else can you say? Like, I really want to say something else, but I'm not trying to continue to beat a dead horse. But you know something we can do? Do you know something we can do? We can watch this video one more time. We can watch this video one more time. And then we're going to just leave it alone. We're just going to walk away. Because you in God's hands now, my guy. Holy.
I said, oh, shit. You dropping this dumb deal.
Bro, let them know you
a done
going
deal.
over.
Why is it done deal?
Let them know you dropping.
I drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh
Nigga.
Shiesty dropping 10-17.
Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you
Bro. My bad, y'all. Let me let
Dude,
I'm gonna let it play.
drop.
Let me be cool.
You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
signed the paper and
That's how the
it's
paper's done.
I said, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's over with, all right. For you, Pooh Shiesty. Because you, my friend, are going to jail. Fucking caught your silly ass in 4K and you was the one who recorded it. Excuse my French, y'all, but ain't no words for idiocracy, man. It's a disease. Is it curable? Nah. But Pooh Shiesty, that might help you in court. Let them know. Pooh Shiesty. Let them know. All right. I sent in a a letter for you. A character letter. I got you. Let them know that you suffering from idiocracy, the disease. I let them know that I'm not a doctor yet, but I'm on my way to be a doctor so I can diagnose you. It's allowed under my law, not theirs. So let them know you suffering from idiocracy, and it might give you some leeway. Might, cut a couple months off your sentence or something like that. Just try it. Might be all right. But you suffering from idiocracy. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Because only idiocracy would do something like this. So God bless you, Pooh Shiesty. Moving on. Because, dog, I ain't going to continue to talk about that, man. That's what the Pooh Shiesty, man. God bless you, dog. Only God can be with you now, but, dog. Yeah, bro. Yeah. 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 We gonna be all right. You in God's hands. Because ain't nothing I can do for you. And nothing your pops can do for you. Ain't nothing nobody can do for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But on another note of this segment of what are they putting in the water in America? Let's hear about that man Rizzo and what he had to say about Johnny football. Because Johnny ain't gonna let people play with his name no more. Let's talk about it.
Johnny, I'm serious. I'm going to be serious for a moment. Go dickhead here. Bro, what did anyone do for you except root for you to win? And when it went south, okay, that's how it goes. As Baker. But what did someone hurt him? Is he a jilted lover? Is there did I miss? Was there an incident where somebody attacked him? Did he what went so why the hate? Why the hate for the team that drafted you? Why?
I can't answer that for him. I don't know. I mean, maybe he thinks they didn't put him in a good position to win or build the team around him, but also he's the guy who didn't put in any work while he was here. He was the guy that would leave after a Monday practice to go party.
Johnny, I'm serious. I'm going to be serious.
Johnny football didn't really take too kindly to these comments. So Johnny football, he came with a rebuttal himself. YouTube, I do not stand by these comments, and I will state on camera. And I am just, reading this for research purposes. Yeah, let's go with that. Riz, you stupid. These comments were made in October of last year. But of course, you bored. Yeah. In Cleveland, media have nothing to speak about because your quarterback stopped banging massage therapists, and you can only speak about losing so much to all to all of the people that listen to this trash ass show. My tenure in Cleveland was doomed by a lot more people than just B. I've taken plenty of responsibility for my failures in that building and in that city. By the way, have you spoke to or about or 6th round pick in the draft that year, Justin Gilbert? Or what about our all-world coach that was hired, Mike Pentini? Tom Brady couldn't have won with our roster from 2015. Just move on, fuck off, and leave me out of this bullshit. Johnny Manziel. Yeah, Johnny. That 2015 roster was trash for sure. But you was also getting lit after practices, getting lit during the week in Vegas. Johnny, you was out here living your best life. For real. For sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that, big dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you make a great point here, Johnny. You make a great point. You've already, took those L's on the chin. You battle back from addiction. You still battling every single day. People who suffer from addiction, they battle that shit all the time, every single day. Period. Point blank. We understand that. You recovering. I respect it wholeheartedly. I also respect the fact that you made a great point here. They're bored. They're bored. That's a fact. But Johnny, you've been talking about him for a minute now, and I respect it. Let's play another Johnny Manziel take on Cleveland.
I sit here today and I go back and forth with, man, am I going to let Cleveland off the hook and just like let it go? Or am I going to sit here with hate and animosity in my heart for the rest of my life? And I finally sit here today. And I'm like, fuck it. I think I'm going to be pissed at them and hate them forever. So it is what it is, man. No love for the Browns. I'm rooting for 0-16 seasons every season.
He said, I'm rooting for 0-16 seasons every season. God damn, Johnny, what they do to you, man? What they do to you? But, yeah. I just thought that was hilarious. I thought it was funny. At the end of the day, Johnny Manziel, yeah, you crapped out in Cleveland. Johnny, Cleveland might not never, ever forgive you either. So I think y'all both, on the right line of the street here. But if we're really talking about it, if we're really having a conversation about it, dog, don't waste your breath with these people in Cleveland. They don't deserve it. We know they bored. We know that at the end of the day, dog, they're miserable. They lose every year. Don't have no aspirations to want to see the Cleveland Browns good. Just like you. So don't even bother. They don't get it. They don't understand it. People in Cleveland, bruh, if we being honest, if we really being honest, they can care less about you, big dog. Cleveland media, yeah, they gonna hold that gripe forever. Forever. Just like you should. So I get it. Bad blood on both sides. But Cleveland media, they just bored though. They were just talking about trading Shador last week. They don't want to see him in a true competition because he might just win a motherfucker. Just saying. Well, he might just win it. Like, if we're being honest, he gonna win the competition. And then when he go out there and he start balling, what they gonna say? Just saying. When Shedeur Sanders go out there and he start balling, what are they gonna say? I'm asking for a friend. Once again, let me say it again. When Shedeur Sanders go out here and start balling, what are they gonna say? Huh? When he throw for over 4,000, what are they gonna say? When he throw for over 30 touchdowns, what they gonna say? When he start the season off as QB1, what they gonna say? I'm just saying. Because Cleveland media, bruh. Understand, man. Hey. Y'all gonna figure it out one day. We're gonna still potentially let y'all jump on the bandwagon when it's time. But Shedeur Sanders should start a quarterback. I mean, once again, let's hear about some different takes from people around the football community talking on this subject.
The Cleveland Browns should be starting Shedeur Sanders this upcoming season. There is nothing to gain from the Deshaun Watson experience except these last hope attempts that maybe some pennies would be worth it on a deal that has not been worth anything. Shedeur Sanders was in an offense last year that was the worst in the National Football League. Okay? I don't care what any statistic says that the Browns were not last. They were second or third or fourth to last in basically every statistic. And they led the NFL in offensive incompetence. And that falls with Shedeur, okay? But he's a rookie. The talent around him, fellow rookies. The offensive line, as bad as I've ever seen.
And ain't none of them. The offensive line from last year ain't not a soul on his roster this year. So what does that tell you? Asking for a friend. Whole offensive line is gone from last year. What does that tell you? When do you see that happen? Whole offensive line? The entire offensive line? Not even one person returning? Oh.
And you want to give him a real shot here now. Give him a real shot. Here's the two routes, okay? Route one, he exceeds expectations and shows that he could be an NFL quarterback. Wonderful. The other route, which is the ends of the board, are, this guy's not moving the needle. He's not getting any better, and it's really not working. And guess what? We have to go draft a quarterback. Oh, we've got multiple picks to do that. Oh, we could trade up in the 2027 draft. That's why we collected those picks. All right, let's do it. Rip the Band-Aid off. You win 3 games, you win 4 games, and that's it.
Did he say anything wrong there? Did he say anything we shouldn't agree with? Did he? The quarterback competition is here. It's alive and well. What's the point of playing Deshaun? Asking for a friend. But the thing is, now you got Cleveland on ESPN.com. Cleveland over here talking about Deshaun Watson in the building over his summer. Deshaun Watson is back at the facility early this summer. After Shedeur been there since the end of the goddamn season last year. Putting in work. But now Deshaun doing it. Now they putting it up on ESPN. Putting it out on Cleveland. On they Twitter and everything. What y'all trying to set up for? Asking for a friend. But I ain't gonna talk about it. Let's let him talk about it.
Watson choosing to be there. The slow time, the downtime. There's all sorts of ways that you will know as a coaching staff whether or not the contenders to be the starting quarterback are all in. Are they doing everything that they need to do on their own? It shows how badly they want it. How do I win that competition? How do I convince the Browns coaching staff to pick me? How do I best position myself? It's beyond the fact that, you know, he's there to work out and help himself get better. That stuff gets noticed because week in and week out, if you're the starting quarterback, you want to see the commitment. Watson choosing.
Yeah. Yeah. But who was doing it first? Who's been there since goddamn the season ended in January for him? Who did the coaches say, oh, Shador? Come on, man. Do we got to pull it up? Do I got to pull it up? Todd Monken already spoke on Shador being there all off season. Andrew Berry already talked about Shador being there all season, showing that he's there, showing that he's dedicated. He was there to beat Todd Monken a couple of days after he got the job. Literally the next day. He flew back home, straight flight from Paris, showing that, dog, I'm here. Come on, bro. Shador was in the building every day this offseason. Now Deshaun doing it once? What? Y'all think that's saying something? Y'all think that's doing something? Shador been there kicking it the whole time. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Deshaun do it one time and now everybody going crazy. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. But let's hear about some people talk about how locked in. Let's hear from the Shador Sanders camp about how locked in my guy is. Because we ain't out here playing. We ain't out here doing this for play. We locked in. We loaded. Hear from the camp, man. Let's hear from inside the camp.
It was a crazy year, bro. Like, ups and downs, and the way he handled all of that was just, like, mind-blowing. Like, how does a 22, 23-year-old handle that? The way he handles that, and so gracefully. For so long.
And what he's talking about is him getting drafted in the 5th round after he's projected to go 1st round. What they're talking about is him getting his name slandered time and time again, saying he can't read coverages, saying he don't know hot routes, saying he don't study his film, saying that Dylan Gabriel's better than him, sitting on a bench behind a Joe Flacco and a Dylan Gabriel, having a head coach. They can't even say your goddamn name in front of the media. Having a head coach say it's a QB competition, but I'm over here throwing a motherfucking trash cans, throwing that equipment, man. Oh, how he got through all that. Oh, okay. Just making sure. My bad. Let's finish.
He's defied all odds. He's beat all odds, and he's always been able to some way take a losing situation and turn it into a winning situation. And no matter how unorthodox he got, he always never seemed flustered. Shador and I haven't had one conversation about camp this year. Not a one. And he sent me his other number, and he said, here, lock this one in. It's time to lock in. This is the number you hit me on. So when he said that, I already knew what time it was. Again, what I just said earlier, he going into a place, Dukes. It was a crazy year, bro. Like,
come on, bro. He locked in. And we need to discuss this and we need to talk about that. I'm out here putting in this work every day, grinding. Every day, putting in the work. Every day, showing up. Come on, bro. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? There was a lot of slander last year. Lot of slander. Lot of slander. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Do I got to remind y'all? Do I got to remind you what the coaches be saying about him?
He's done a great job of defining his footwork, playing with a base, learning the offense, working his butt off to really master his craft. And it's been fun to watch. He's done a really good job. He's gone like that. He's getting through progressions faster, and his feet are matching that mindset. He has been receptive to everything. And that's been it's been great. As you look at Shedeur, the off-schedule plays that he made last year, maybe his measurables in the combine and coming out of pro days and all that other stuff, maybe they're not quite what elite athletes are considered. But I'll tell you what, if you just go back to the video from last year and even his college video, you see an athlete that plays a lot faster than maybe the measurables indicate. He's done a great job of
seriously
defining his footwork.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, Joe. Give me 1 second. Crazy. Why they playing with me like that? Y'all? They know what it is. My bad, y'all. Little technical difficulties. Production. I am production today.
I just think he's doing a better job. I think he's being more decisive. Now, it's easy to say we're not in pads. It just feels like he's making quicker decisions. The ball's coming out of his hands, which he's going to have to do. Not that he doesn't have playmaking ability, because he does. But his ability to process quicker and get the ball out of his hands and eliminate lost yardage plays is going to be huge for us to be able to stack plays and score, which is ultimately the number one thing to do.
But is that the point of waiting for pads to determine your 1, 2, 3?
100%.
Duh. Why would I name a starter without pads? Without actually seeing these guys throw and ball? Without actually seeing them when the bullets are flying? When shots are being sent? Why wouldn't I wait to see a quarterback now? Why wouldn't I? What are we talking about? Head coach. Did a head coach right here. Head coach. So what y'all spilling, what y'all saying, we can care less about it. We don't care about it. Come on, man. Do we remember this?
My question was, when he led college football in completion percentage and he threw almost 40 touchdowns for over 4,000 yards, how tall was he? Because they make it seem like he shrunk all of a sudden, RC. Oh, how lively was his arm? Because all I know is somebody did that. Somebody threw for over 4,000 yards. Somebody threw for almost 40 touchdowns. And somebody led college football in completion percentage. Now, I'm trying to figure out, what I try to figure out all the time, Mel, is how a guy that hadn't played football in almost 5 months, how he slides down the draft board. Look at the tape. Yes, if I see a guy and he plays really well on tape, Mel, I hope he goes to the combine. Because if he looks explosive, and if something doesn't correlate, maybe I need to go back and look at the situation, ask his coaches what was going on. Because when I watch,
talk to him, Shay. Because did he shrink? Did he get shorter? And this was when they was talking about Mel Kiper came on and said that he might fall to the Saints. Where? 9. My man dropped to the fucking 5th round. I know why you bring it up, because I can. Because let's not act oblivious. Come on, man. Y'all better stop playing with this, man. It's almost time to ball. Mano y mano. Your best versus my best. Iron sharpens iron. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody getting traded. I don't want to hear nothing about this, nothing about that. What happens when y'all put on the pads and when bullets start flying? Who's balling? Who's going to have the better preseason? Who's going to have the better training camp? That's what I want to know. Mano y mano. 2 versus 4. That's what the Kobe. Come on, bro. Anything else y'all talking about? I don't care. I can care less, my friends. Because you know what it's about? It's about what happens when you put on them pads. It's about what happens when the bullets start flying. It's about what happens at the end of the day when iron meets iron. Who will prevail? Who will get better? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Can we have a discussion? Can we talk about it? Mano y mano, man versus man. Football comes down to, at the end of the day, who plays better? Who plays better? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Football is a real simple game. Real simple game. When them pads come on, it shows who better. Like, come on, what are we talking about? When the pads come on, you know who better. So let's see who better. Stop making assumptions. Stop throwing this out there, that out there. What about Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy? Who's going to win that battle? Let's talk about that. What about Tua Tagovailoa? And that man. God dang. The lefties versus lefties. Can we talk about them? Can we talk about Tua? Can we talk about Penix? Can we? Can we switch the subject? Come on, man. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Come on, man. They prepping for something over there. Todd owns something over there. That's over with his younger brother, too. Me and him coach together. That's sort of Todd, man. That's sort of Todd and the Monkeys, man. Can we talk about it, though? Oh, hold on. Before we talk about it. Can we talk about it?
Still a developmental player. Shador's really come on. I thought he had a really good day today. I thought Deshaun had a good day today. And so I thought both of those guys continue to compete. And you saw today, we've been alternating those guys. You're just not out here every day to see it.
Compete. Everything else don't matter. Compete. Because what y'all did this day. Had my man fall on the 9. Then he fell out the first round. Then let my man compete. Let him show you what he about. Let him show you how he coming. Let him show you what's in store. Period. Nothing else matters, my friend. When the pads come on, who's the best? Who's the best? When the pads come on, who is the best? Who will rise to the top? Who the team gonna get behind? All this other stuff is irrelevant. SO to Deshaun Watson. SO to Shador. SO to Unc. I should have finished playing this clip, but I'm not even gonna do that. But y'all know what it is, man. We remember. We remember. We remember. Can I bring up old stuff real quick? Can I bring up old stuff? Because we remember. That's why we working.
What are your thoughts on Sanders seemingly to fall?
I don't get it, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. The usual things said about a Sanders is being said about Shador. As you know, I've known Dion for 2 decades. And what Dion is doing in Colorado is obviously terrific. We're, waiting to see what happens next there. That's for another day. But everybody always thinks Dion is more about the flash than about what's most important, which is winning, which is being a professional. And that couldn't be far further from the truth. And I think the same thing is being applied to Shador. Oh, he wasn't paying attention in certain meetings because teams might not draft him, or, oh, this, that, and the other thing about his lack of championships in Colorado. It was a 1-win team that he was quarterbacking when he first arrived with Dion. So I think that's what's happening right now in many ways.
Lack of championships. I know a whole bunch of quarterbacks who got drafted first round, second round, third round, and fourth round who ain't got no championships. They ain't win nothing in college. Just saying. But I'm going to stop bringing up old stuff. And we can move forward. Because it's a new day, new dawn, new time. Come on, man. Come on, man. Because I kind of want to revisit it. Because it's on my mind. I kind of want to revisit some stuff.
I think that Damian is saying what I'm about to say in a roundabout way. Louis Riddick, I'm going to be straight up and down with you because you know how much I revere you. I completely disagree with you with what you're saying, and I'm disappointed in what you didn't say. A lot of this was about primetime Deion Sanders. You can say whatever you want to the audience out there, to these idiotic trolls all over social media talking about, Shador Sanders wasn't that great or whatever. There is no one, I repeat, no one that looked at Shador Sanders and even had him less than the third best quarterback in the draft. This is a quarterback-driven league. This guy was considered one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the draft, and 143 picks came and went before you heard his name. Don't talk to me about football. I don't want to hear a damn thing about football. This ain't about football. This is about something else. And I said that even though it's different, I brought up the name Colin Kaepernick. And why? I didn't sit up there and throw a pity party for Colin Kaepernick.
You hit on the head, Steven, before you start talking about all the other stuff. All this ain't got nothing to do with football. Y'all still hating. Still trying to kick him. But watch what happens when the cream rises to the top. Because I remember all this. We only had a few people out there. I'm showing you some of the good receipts. Even we got some other ones too. Do I got to pull them up? Do we got to backtrack? Why would you put them in the Pro Bowl last year? You didn't have to do that. But the fame and notoriety in his name. and what comes with that. He sold how many jerseys last year? How much money do you think Jimmy Haslam made, the owner? If Shedeur Sanders reportedly made $17 million, tell me how much he made. You tell me they ain't factoring that in? They ain't gonna factor it in? You think he just selling all that because we just think he average? Just because his last name? No, because we watched him in college and we know he like that. Just give him a chance. Give him an opportunity. And now the opportunity's here. Now the time is now. Right now. The time is now. Why play? Ain't no need for it. Why wait? Ain't no need for it. That's so to Mexico, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because last night, boy. Hey, Mexico?
And just like that, the curse is broken. There will be a fifth game at long last for Mexico. 2 first-half goals.
Damn, boy, I knew I should have took that trip to Mexico, man. I would have been out there celebrating with everybody. No trip. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Mexico win that next game. I'm about to take a little trip. Let's go to Mexico, though. I know this is a side note. Sidebar. Let's go to Mexico, though. The curse is broken. And they goddamn won. Finally got past the fifth game. Finally made it past round 32. That's sort of fucking Mexico. Fucking Mexico. Let's go. Let's go Mexico. Y'all are cousins, man. Y'all right there. What's up, cuz?
Quiñones and Jimenez. Mexico go marching on.
Yeah, Mexico was lit last night, boy. Mexico was lit last night, boy. Hey, I already know what y'all doing outside. I ain't gonna say that. Nothing. I'll be there next year, though. The next FIFA Cup, I promise you that. I'm gonna be out there. Y'all keep on winning like y'all did yesterday. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to make a trip out there. I got to be a part of the celebration. Come on, man. I was already mad. wasn't in New York. Now I miss out on Mexico going crazy. Man, come on, bro. The tide gonna change and when is it gonna change? I'm ready for it. But on another note, now that we're done talking about Shedeur Sanders, that's to Shedeur. Now that we're done talking about the Empire State Building, that's to the people who climbed it. Now that we're done talking about Pooh Shiesty and his idiocracy, can we talk about LeBron? LeBron will go back to the Cavs. Big Perk. You think LeBron going back to the Cavs, dog? Hey, that's what Big Perk say. And if Big Perk say it, shoot, you might have to take it to your bank, man. Let's hear from Big Perk.
Want to be here. I'm playing golf here. I done took a photo with me rubbing my feet together by the poolside. My family is down here. Now, Rich is going to do his job. Rich Paul is going to do his job of searching the market and seeing. But I feel like in my heart, LeBron James want to be home. But he's not going to be home if this roster is put together the way that it is and what we saw last year. And when you made that Jaylen Brown pitch, and it made so much sense. Now, I'm telling you, this is not coming from sources. This is my own personal opinion. I really feel this in my soul that LeBron James is waiting to see if the Cavs are really going to do something so that he could say, I'm coming home. Want to be here.
And if I'm being honest with you, LeBron is a sentimental kind of guy on the low. He ain't gonna never be received as much as he's received in Cleveland. If he really want that last hurrah, if he really want that last run, Bron. I believe, dog. You might have to go back to Cleveland. But only if they get that boy Jaylen Brown. Are they going to trade Evan Mobley for him? Jaylen Brown ain't going back to the Celtics. I hope y'all know that. I'm going to keep on saying it. I'm going to keep on saying it. I'm going to keep on regurgitating it. Jaylen Brown is not going back to the goddams. The Celtics have burnt that bridge to the ground. So Jaylen Brown ain't going back. But at the same time, it's going to take some time. And with that being said, you know what we got to do. It's been reported LeBron James is willing to accept the minimum contract to play for a contender. Per Shams, he doesn't intend to make a financially driven decision. So LeBron want a chip? LeBron want a chip? LeBron want a chip. Let's hear what Shams got to say about it. And I'll be back.
LeBron James right now is in Ohio, and he is spending family time. He's taking time to regroup. But in the background, Rich Paul, his agent, got pitches from about a dozen teams when free agency opened up at 6 p.m. Eastern time, with offers, with proposals on what it would look like for LeBron James to come to their team. The important part of LeBron James' decision to inform the Lakers that he is out, that he is leaving the team, he's allowing them to go about their business, is that he wants to go somewhere where there's a chance at a championship, at meaningful basketball, something he felt was not going to be keeping him happy, to put it at the least, if he stayed in LA. And overall, the fact that it's now a decision that's not financially driven, and he's not going to make the decision just based on money, means that all these teams, whether you have a minimum contract to give him, whether you have an exception to give him, or salary cap space, you're going to be involved. Courtney, when I talk to teams around the league, there are three that jump out for LeBron James potentially, and that's the Golden State Warriors, Miami Heat, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. We know he's...
Bro, who said that? Hey, you think Shams, hey, he been listening, man? Hey, Shams, man, you know, hey, I might have to charge you next time, you know, you go here and break my story like that, dog. You know, you only heard that from the big dog right here, right? You heard that from me, right? No, but on a serious note, though, Shams is right. He either going to the Warriors, he going to the Miami, or he going back home to the Cavs. LeBron, like I was saying, he's sentimental. He wants what he wants. LeBron, we know what you want, big dog. You want to ride off into the sunset the right way. Because if you go to Cleveland, if you don't win a chip, it ain't going to look that bad. Because you went home. You went to ride off into the sunset at home in Cleveland. But listen here. Listen here, my good friend, my good pal, you. If you go to Miami or if you go to Golden State and you don't win a chip on your way out the door, the end of your career going to look a little different. I ain't saying people going to hold it against them, but Brian, hey, if you don't want a chip, going to compete for one and going to an actual contender, going to an actual team that wants you, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's up to my guy, though, in the chat, though. He said Mary Kay is prepping the massage table with hot oil for twats. Oh, my God, Ro. Boy, you hilarious, my guy. You hilarious for that one. Johnny Manziel is writing his resume on a cocktail napkin for Jimmy and wants his number 2 back. Hey. Freddie Kitchens is sending Todd Monken a Pittsburgh started t-shirt. Goddamn. Yeah, dog. Yeah. He just took one with the comments. I just want to give him a spotlight real quick. That's all too raw, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, my guy. Show some love. But anyway. Ron. Where you gonna go, big dog? Because guess what? The Lakers? Oh my goodness. What they gonna do without you, Bron? What the Lakers gonna do without Bron? Stephen A. What you got to say about it?
This ain't golf. This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your three most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. This is basketball. I'm not complaining. I'm simply making the point. The Los Angeles Lakers, you ain't going anywhere being led by three white dudes in today's generation of basketball. I'm letting you know right now, it ain't happening. And Luka's a bad brother. And Austin Reeves is no scrub. And they both have earned what they have earned. And then with LeBron James or some other brothers I get. But those two and Walker Kessler, you ain't scaring anybody with that. And Rob Pelinka has done made this white dude central. No wonder LeBron James walked out the door. Where the
That was a wild take. I ain't gonna lie to you. But in the great sport of basketball, if we being honest, the Lakers, them getting Kessler, thinking that's a blockbuster deal, is not one. Stephen A. talking about the Lakers. Get a little vanilla for their frosty of choice. Breaking. The Los Angeles Lakers are acquiring Walker Kessler. I don't know why I said Walker Kessler, but I like it. From the Utah Jazz and unprotected first round picks for 2031 and 2033. And first round pick swaps in 2030. Sources tell ESPN Kessler will sign a massive $130 million deal with the Lakers. You getting Kessler? Kessler? Come on, bruh. Lakers. My Lakers. If we're looking at the potential starting lineup, is Stephen A. lie? We're going to get back to Brian in a little second, but did Stephen A. lie? Did he? I'm asking for a friend. I'm for real asking for a friend. Did Stephen A. lie? And my bad, y'all. I know y'all saw this package. Nike sent me a little gift. We're going to open it up here in a second. All right, that's on the Nike, though. That's on Nike. Regardless of y'all, Luka, Austin Reeves, Jake Lavariva, Sandro McCashkerlavila, and Walker Kessler. A lot of vanilla on that court, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love me some Caucasians. I love me a little vanilla too on my Frosty. That's the only Frosty I really mess with for real. I don't really like chocolate Frosty like that. Love my chocolate women though. But chocolate Frosty, I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I don't know. Personal preference type of deal, you know. You're like, you don't like cheese, right? You don't like cheese, you don't like, this and that. How come I can't like, chocolate ice cream? I like chocolate cake. Sometimes. Ice cream? Nah, chocolate ice cream just don't hit right. I like, cookies and cream. Anyway. But Stephen A wasn't lying though, bro. This lineup looking a little crazy though. Looking a little crazy. I wouldn't lie to you. I would not lie to you, dog. I would not lie to you. The Vanilla Wafers, Los Angeles Lakers. I quit, man. That's up to the Los Angeles Lakers, though, man. They out here trying to make big moves, man. Brian said, I ain't coming back. And the Lakers said, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some vanilla on that Frosty. All right, can we add a little vanilla to that chocolate Frosty, please? But on another note, if we being honest, though, hey, I know, a little too much dip on the chip, huh? A little too many vanilla wafers over there in LA, huh? But it's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay, because, hey, they had a little chocolate over there, too, now. Just a little bit. They had a little chocolate over there. You feel me? Free agent Colin Sexton has agreed to a 2-year, $19 million deal in LA. So the Lakers making moves out here, knowing LeBron ain't coming back, trying to build around Luka. But getting Kessler, bringing over that boy Sandro, even my man Sexton. I said, boy, that sounds so bad. Pause. But regardless, though, what y'all think about this lineup? This is the Lakers' potential lineup. You think Kobe would be happy about this? About Brian leaving? I don't know. Yeah. In your starting lineup, the Vanilla Wafer Los Angeles Lakers. I quit, man. I quit. I ain't say that out loud, did I? I ain't say that out loud, man. But yeah, dog. You ain't winning the chip with them boys. Not happening. Not happening. You are not winning the chip with these boys. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? The Boston Celtics have agreed to send Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George and 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks in a blockbuster deal / trade that just happened. Oh, my goodness. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Breaking news on Golden Gemz Media podcast. Can we talk about it? Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Whoa. Jaylen Brown. That boy gone. I told y'all he wasn't going back to Boston. I told you he wasn't going back. But now for Paul George? Paul George? For Paulie Paul? Come on, Paul. God dang, man. That's huge. Huge. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. What we thinking, chat? How y'all feeling, man? Let me know in the comments. How we feeling about this? Because I'm not going to lie to you, dog. Not going to lie to you, man. Not going to lie. Stuff's just crazy out here. Did you eat my Frosted Flakes? You might have. Because you know who ate Jaylen Brown's Frosted Flakes? That boy Jason Tatum. Will this prove to be worth it in the end? Jaylen Brown teaming up with Joel Embiid. Having his own team, technically. Because Joel, you feel me? You know that. You know how Joel health be. We know how Joel health be. We got faith. We got a little bit of faith. Not a lot, though. A little bit of faith, not a lot. You feel me? We got faith, though, nonetheless. Always going to have faith. Always going to keep the faith. You feel me? Always going to have faith. Always going to keep the faith. All right? And when you got faith, you always got to keep it. But at the same time, though, y'all, How y'all feel about this trade? Y'all got faith in Jaylen Brown? Do you have more faith in Paul George and Jason Tatum? Paul George about old as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. Paul George about 37, 36. Paul George, how long you been in the league, big fella? Paul George, you've been in the league a long time now, big fella. Paul George going about 36 now. And y'all picking a 36-year-old or you just traded? I know you had to get off of him. But, dog, trading him for a pack of Skittles? I don't know, big dog. I don't know. Jaylen Brown. That boy going to Philly, though. That boy Jaylen Brown going to Philly, man. That boy Jaylen Brown going to Philly. I love it. I love it for him. Because now, hey, ain't no excuses, bro. Ain't no excuses. I would have liked to see Jaylen Brown end up over there. You feel me? In Cleveland, maybe? Or Miami. But Miami don't got nothing since they traded for Giannis. You know they gave away them the whole team for him. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy, though, y'all. Kind of crazy, bruh. Jaylen Brown. Dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It's go time now. It's on you. You're going to have to show people what you're talking about. You're going to have to prove your worth. You're going to have to get in your bag, your Duffy. You're going to have to take the league by storm again this year with Joel Embiid. You're going to have to lead the 76ers to a chip if we talking about it, if we having a conversation, if we being honest. Jaylen Brown, ain't no excuses now, big dog. Not one. Not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No excuses, bro. You ain't got no excuses. None. But it's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting out here for sure. The NBA spicing up. Guys out here teaming up. Pieces are being moved across the board. Only one team will prevail. I told y'all who I got my money on next year. The New York Knicks ain't going nowhere. But now, the Lakers without LeBron. The Celtics without Jaylen. Memphis without Ja. Bucks without Giannis. What? Can we drop a bomb for the NBA? Trade after trade. Move after move. It's getting spooky out here. Because what is happening? The NBA this upcoming season gonna be much watch. I promise you. I'm saying it. I'm stating it. It's a fact. The NBA this year gonna be must watch. I promise you. I'm stamping it. Because this right here, changing the landscape. Wemby, Stephen Castle, Harper ain't going nowhere. Murray, Yoke ain't going nowhere. Shai Alexander, the crew ain't going nowhere. Luka and the vanilla wafers, they're assembling. Boston getting older. Philly getting younger. Out here getting ready to ball. Can Joel Embiid stay healthy, though? That's the real question. Can Paul George continue to revitalize his career? That's the real question. The NBA is really about to get serious this year, and I'm tuned all the way in. I might even start watching during the goddamn regular season, y'all. They might have just got me to tune in during the regular season. I want to see how this shakes out. I want to see how it goes for them. Because I'm curious now, big dog. I got to see it. The Boston Celtics agreeing to trade the guy? What? Is this AI? I told y'all he sold his mansion, his penthouse. Come on, man. Jaylen Brown sold the penthouse. Come on, man. I reported it. We talked about it. He did this in June, early June. Come on, bro. He knew what was coming. He saw what was on the horizon. Bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jaylen Brown to the 76ers for Paul George. The Celtics missed out on Giannis and got fucking Paul George. A 36-year-old Paul George. I told y'all they couldn't. Hey, I told y'all Jaylen Brown wasn't going back. And yeah, Boston got picks. They got picks. But was it really worth it for Paul George? Paul George is a superstar. I ain't gonna put no smut on my man's name. I won't. But bruh. They missed out on Giannis and got Paul George. I understand you got a couple picks for him. I get that. Trust me. I get it wholeheartedly. I understand that. But was the picks really worth it, though? Giving up one of your pillars of your franchise, was it really worth it? Just because y'all didn't see him as a one, I would have kept his ass on the goddamn team. And like, you want this money, don't you? You gonna play nice with goddamn Jason Tatum. You ain't going nowhere. I would have traded for Giannis and kept Jaylen Brown. Traded all my young pieces away for him. Made Milwaukee an offer they couldn't refuse as long as I kept Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and brought Giannis to my squad. Which I ain't want to do that. Y'all said we can win without Jaylen. Prove it. Y'all saying we believe more in Tatum. Okay. But Jaylen Brown only got Eastern Conference MVP when y'all won a championship, and he was your finals MVP when y'all won a championship that season. But y'all kept him off, the USA team. Kept him off, all in the NBA. Jaylen Brown, boy, hey, watch how you go off this season. I'm putting Jaylen Brown in my top 5 to win MVP this upcoming season. Lock it in. Placing a bet. It's on you, Jaylen. No need to play. No need to talk about anything else. It's on you, Jaylen. What you gonna do out there with Joel Embiid in your own squad? Ain't no more excuses, big dog. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else needs to be said. Just know how everybody coming. How it's gonna go down. You're now. You up to bet. You in a box. We watching. So you want to say you a 1? Go ahead and prove it. Go out here and show the world. Ain't no need to continue to talk about it. Show us. Be about it. You say you're 1, go out here and prove it. You say you him, go out here and show us. Period. Watch what Jaylen Brown do this year. I'm stamping it. I'm stamping it. Watch what Jaylen Brown do this year. I'm not going to lie to y'all. He is not finna play with y'all, bro. Jaylen Brown getting traded, he wanted this. Because now he finna prove he a 1A. If we got to revisit, I told y'all what Jaylen Brown been up to. Selling his penthouse. Streaming over here on Kick and Twitch with me. Kicking it. Boston, like, bro, we don't pay you to be no streamer now. So he had to pick a side. He said, but did y'all not still see what I did last year? Does my finals MVP not count? Does my Eastern Conference MVP not count? Do my All-NBAs not count? Do my 10 years in my career averaging 20 and 5 not count? Asking for a friend. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Can we have a conversation? I showed y'all his career stats, did I not? Can we revisit them? Can we have a discussion? Come on, man. Let's take a look. 14, 13, 20, and 24, 23, 26, 23, 22. But he went from 22 to 28. He went from 22 to 28. When he was what? The first option. When he was what? Required to be a walking basket. When he had what? 0 expectations. Everybody expected Boston to be trash after they traded some players in last offseason. After Jason Tatum was damn near ruled out for the whole season after tearing his Achilles. And what that boy ended up coming in and doing with 0 expectations. Coming 6th in MVP voting. Putting up 28 points per game. 6th in MVP voting. 6th. So what you going to do now, Jaylen? Now that you damn near got your own team. Now that you damn near going to be looked at as A. Because Joel play a whole different position. You got to feed Joel. But it's going to be damn near looked at as your squad. Your team. Lead the way. Show us what you got. That's what it's going to come down to, is it not? Do y'all agree? It's going to come down to him doing what? Going out here and proving what he about. Proving that he's him. Proving that at the end of the day, me averaging 28 points last year, me averaging 26, 28, damn near 30, damn near 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Me averaging that last year wasn't no fluke. I proved to y'all that I can be the number 1 option if called upon. Dog. Paul George is 36. Jaylen Brown. Come on, bro. Jaylen Brown, only 29. Still in his prime. What are we talking about? Hey, bag season, Jaylen. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else to discuss. The time is now. The time is now. Paul George. Ain't no expectations for you, big dog. Ain't no expectations for you, big dog. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Jason Tatum, it's gonna be on you now. But I guarantee you, Boston ain't winning another chip with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum gonna have to make me a believer because I'm not believing it. Not gonna lie to you, dog. Wouldn't lie to you. Jason Tatum gonna have to make me a believer. Just saying. Make me a believer, big dog. Make me a believer. Show me the way. They saying, hey, the time is now. They saying, you the guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's going to happen now? Jason Tatum. All eyes on you, big dog. They got rid of Jaylen for you. So now you got to prove that organization right. Come on, man. You say you looked up to Kobe, right? Well, shit. Kobe got a few without Shaq. What you going to do? I ain't comparing Jaylen Brown to Shaq now. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not. But, come on now. Come on. Come on. I told y'all Jaylen Brown was up out of there. So now you putting that boy what? That boy Jaylen Brown finna go out there with Embiid? Boy, what? Ain't got that boy Maxwell? What? Come on, bro. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Hey. I said Maxwell, Maxie. Oh, well, I just mess up Maxie's name like that, man. But you get the point. They got the point guard and Tyrese Maxey who've been coming along, who's shown that he can damn near be like that. Now you put Jaylen Brown on that squad instead of Paul George. Wouldn't be damn near Jaylen Brown just a younger Paul George if he would have never got injured. Think about it. Paul George was a what? Defensive player, score, basket. Jaylen Brown built himself into an offensive scorer, but he's a defensive stopper. So now Philly just traded 1-for-1, but one is in his prime. The other one is out of it or at the tail end of it. No, he's out of it. The Celtics. This might be the worst trade in franchise history, bro. The Celtics. I'm going to say this again. This might be the worst trade in franchise history. I was going to say something crazy. This ain't up there with Shaq and Kobe, though. I promise you, nowhere near. But this was voluntary, though. Y'all did this. For picks, 2028 first-round pick, 2031, 2028, 2030 pick. Yeah, you ready to build for the future. But what about now? You getting Paul George? That's moving the needle? Asking for a friend. Let me know in the chat. Is Paul George moving the needle like that at 36? Don't get me wrong. He's still a baller. He's a hooper. I'm not going to disrespect him. Paul George is still like that. Not even playing with you. But at the end of the day, dog, if we really having a conversation, if we really being honest, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. No more locked doors. Y'all know what that's from? And they locked the door on Jaylen Brown and closed that motherfucker shut and traded him. Got him up out of there. But I believe this is going to go down as one of the worst trades in franchise history. Because there's no way you should trade a 29-year-old Jaylen Brown, who's damn near the best player on your goddamn team. I said it. Yeah, I said it. I believe Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. Yeah, I double down on it. I say it again. I believe Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. I believe Jason Tatum is overhyped. Don't get me wrong. He is like that. He's him. But last I heard, Jaylen Brown was Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown was Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown is a defensive stopper who can play both ways and can put the other offense or the other opposing offense down one less player because he's guarding them. Jaylen Brown plays both ways. Still at a high level. At 29. Still in his prime. Jason Tatum just came off on a fucking Achilles injury. Not saying that he's going to get injured again. Not saying that he didn't look like him when he came back. Not saying any of those things. But you keep the core together. Look at what happened with OKC. Got rid of Kevin Durant. Got rid of James Harden. Eventually got rid of Russ. It took y'all some years to get Shea. Took y'all some years to go ahead and get Shet. It was a minute. But y'all just saying y'all believe in Jason Tatum more than you believe in Jaylen Brown. I respect it. I'm going to let you live, big dog. I promise you I am. But at the same time, though, if we talking about it, if we really being honest, come on, bro. Jaylen Brown is far better. Let me know in the chat, though. What y'all think? Who's a better player? Is it Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? Let me know in the chat. Let me know, because I think this is a debate. There's a debate. Let's talk about it. I'll put a poll in the chat real quick. Let me put a poll in the chat. But we know who's a better player, bro. Do we really got to talk about it? Is this something that we really got to discuss? The better player just got traded to the better team. Because now this is a better team. With Tyrese Maxey, who's a walking bucket, and who's just now coming into his prime. Bro. That boy Tyrese Maxey averaged 28, 4, and 6 last year. Jaylen Brown averaged 28, 5, and 4 last year. And then you mean to tell me Philly was able to trade away just Paul George and a couple picks to get Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid on the same goddamn team? Sleep on this trade if you want to. I'm not. Giannis trade, it was blockbuster. It was huge. But Tyrese Maxey, that boy's younger than me. That boy's only 25. I got him by a year or two. That boy's only 25, Tyrese Maxey. Entering his prime. Just averaged 28. And Boston, y'all ain't trying to get him? Guess what? Philly wasn't letting him go. I understand that. Duh. But you get Paul George instead, a 36-year-old Paul George? Dog, are you stupid or are you dumb? I know you had to get rid of Jaylen. I know Jaylen wasn't coming back. Bro, we understand Jaylen Brown was not going back to the Boston Celtics for nothing. He wasn't going back to them for nothing. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing. Jaylen Brown was not going to ever go back to Boston. But Boston, You traded away Jaylen Brown for what? Boston, you traded away Jaylen Brown and you ain't even get Tyler Maxey back? Or Tyrese Maxey? You got Paul George and a couple picks? Worst trade in franchise history if we're talking about for the Boston Celtics. I said it. I'm standing behind it. Argue with your mama. Worst trade in Boston Celtics history just happened. Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. Who want to argue? Let me know in the chat. I got time today. Tyrese Maxey just averaged 28 last year. He's only 25. Jaylen Brown just averaged 28 last year. He's only 29. Joel Embiid, you know, we like you, Joel, but are you can you stay healthy for me? Because you averaged 26 last year yourself. But you know you're 32. You're getting up there. You're getting up there. But if we can get a healthy season or two out of you, this is a roster to be this, bruh. This ain't up there with that Giannis trade, but it damn near is. It's damn near neck and neck. Both are finals MVPs in their own right. Jaylen Brown got a finals MVP. Giannis got a finals MVP. But Giannis got multiple MVPs to go with his finals MVP. So that's why Giannis is him. That was a blockbuster trade. Biggest trade of this offseason. Period. Point blank. But this trade is not to be slept on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because watch what Jaylen Brown do next year. It is damn near going to be his team. It's going to always be Joel Embiid. You know, feel me? It's Joel Embiid team, yeah, from the outside looking in. But Jaylen Brown going to be seen as our closer. Jaylen Brown going to have the ball in his hand in the last couple seconds of the game. Him or Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is just entering his prime. Joel Embiid, if you don't stay healthy for another year, they might trade your ass and just keep Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown. And build around their ass. Because they still young. Jaylen Brown is one of the best two-way guards in the league. Boston, you mean to tell me you're going to get a couple picks and Paul George, a 36-year-old Paul George, and keep Jason Tatum, who just came off of Achilles? Yeah, he looked like that dude when he came back. I get it. I understand that. I respect that. He did look like that dude when he came back. I'm not saying Jason Tatum did not look like that dude when he came back. Let me know in the chat if he did, because he did. He looked like that dude when he came back. I get it. But you trade Jaylen Brown, a finals MVP, a Eastern Conference Finals MVP, an all-NBA player, a defensive stopper, a bucket who just averaged 28 when Jason Tatum wasn't even in your lineup and still got y'all to the playoffs when y'all traded damn near half your team. You traded damn near half your squad, half your team, baby. And he kept y'all afloat and got y'all to the second seed and led y'all to one of the best records in the Eastern Conference without Jason Tatum. And you traded him away. And you traded him away. I don't get it. I don't get it. You traded Jason Brown. I said Jason Brown. You traded Jaylen Brown away for a pack of Skittles and some gum. You traded Jaylen Brown away for a pack of Skittles and some gum. Period. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear nothing else. Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown has never even been injured, bro. The durability is there. He plays defense. He just averaged 28 last year. Led y'all to the second seed in the Eastern Conference Finals. I said not the second seed in the Eastern Conference Finals. The second seed in the East. I'm sorry. I'm getting hyped up. You feel me? You understand what the passion is coming from. But you got to understand Jason Tatum. Bruh. He's not better than Jaylen Brown. Once again, argue with your mama. Let me know in the chat. What y'all feel? Is Jason Tatum better than Jaylen Brown? Let me know, please. Talk to me. I just want to ask. I'm asking for a friend. Is Jason Tatum better than Jaylen Brown? Because he's not. He's not. This trade will go down as one of the worst trades in Boston Celtics history. I'm not lying to you. Ain't no need to lie. This right here, I promise you they're going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I promise you it's going to be Philadelphia versus the Knicks in the East. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. Who is it going to be in the East? Jaylen Brown versus who? Jaylen Brown versus who? The New York Knicks. Tyrese Maxey versus who? The New York Knicks. Joel Embiid versus who? The New York Knicks. Next year, they will be making it to the Eastern Conference Finals and playing the Knicks. Watch. Watch what I say. Boston. Yeah, Paul George. Jason Tatum, looking like, what am I supposed to do with that? If you, Boston, if you was going to trade Jaylen Brown, the least you could have did was just threw out the kitchen sink to just go get Giannis, bruh. Put Jason Tatum with Giannis and but clearly I ain't win no sweepstakes. So this the best y'all came up with? I said it once before. Jaylen Brown, and I say it again, Jaylen Brown was not going to return to the Boston Celtics. That's why he traded his penthouse a couple months ago. I said traded his penthouse. He put his penthouse on the market a couple months ago. He's been streaming, saying whatever, living his best life on Twitch with me, kicking it. Now, y'all gonna give him an opportunity to go prove who he know he is? After he just led y'all to the second best record in the East and put up 28 while doing it and finished 6th in the MVP voting? Bruh, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? This right here, watch what they do next year. I'm not going to say too much. I'm not even going to really go too crazy. But watch and mark my goddamn words. But without further ado, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get to some reactions. Can we talk about it? Can we get to it? I think we can. Let's hear from Shams.
Back here on SportsCenter, we've got some breaking news. Shams Charania reporting on a blockbuster. What do you got?
Sources tell me the Boston